Hi Leo, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and let's do a love read for you. Leo, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you. So take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin, Leo. Let's see what's going on in your love life now, what we can expect for the second half of November. Dear God, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, please bless this reading for Leo and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So Leo, before we begin this read, I'm going to start this with a Ganesha Oracle card. Let's see what Lord Ganesha can bless you with, and then we'll take one from our angels as well and see what my angels are going to say to you. And then we'll start your reading. So Lord Ganesha, what do we have for Leo now for their love life? Any advice or message for them? Any advice or message for my Leo gang? Okay, let's take one from our angels as well. My angels' blessings or an advice card for my lions and lionesses, please. Okay, so Lord Ganesha gives us this one, Leo, and my angels want to give me this one. All right, so let's put the rest back here and get on with your reading. So Leo, the first card I have for you from Lord Ganesha is steadfastness, right? So if you have been doing anything and you're kind of having second thoughts about it, Leo, stick to your guns, it seems. That's going to get you far. I don't know what you are or should hold on to, but we'll check. I'm sure it's going to come out in the reading for you, but yes, steadfastness. 1 second. And the other card I have for you, Leo, is emotions. All right. Let me just read a few lines from here, Leo. Give me just 1 second. Let's just take a few lines from the book to see what this seems to be very important advice for you. Steadfastness. 56. Okay. Do not waver back and forth or be moved by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. So Leo, are you going through a bit of a doubt in your mind as to what you're supposed to do? It definitely seems to be something in your emotional life, because I have the card of emotions. Must be going through quite a dark time. Let's just read a few more lines and see if there is something that can stand out for you. Be focused on your purpose and unwilling to be swayed by what other people think or what they perceive. Ganesha heartens you by revealing that when you know your effort is not futile, you will be steadfast and immovable. This seems to be a major stumbling block in your life at this point. Perhaps your current job gives you little recognition with no real sense of accomplishment or success. You may feel unheard in your relationship. Possibly the error lies in the fact that in your heart you really feel your struggle is hopeless. You may recognize it on an intellectual level, but you are easily shaken when you do not see the fruit of your exertion. Wow. Do whatever is necessary to safeguard your resolve. You are receiving guidance at this time to dig in, remain focused, don't get caught up in trying to create a change. The energy in your relationship is ever changing. Ask Ganesha to bring you the strength and work through what is happening. Stay committed and on track. Do not give up, as change will show up soon and the situation will be transformed. So Leo, this is a very important message for you. If it helped you, let me know, because it is teaming up with a beautiful card of emotions. But I do see, it's almost like she's got tears in her eyes, a little. So this could be this could be an emotional time, yes. But whatever it is, just don't get swayed. I don't know what you're going through, Leo. Let's check your cards and see where this is coming from. So welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a support to the channel. I'm very grateful. And if you're new here, we welcome you to our Omkara family. Do join us, subscribe to the channel and become part of us. We welcome you in. So, Leo, newbies, let me explain this. I'm setting down two sets of cards. One side is for you, one side is for the person on your mind. And in the center, we'll have your mutual energies. You decide which side you resonate best with. And after this, if need be, we will take about three cards for advice as well as to how to deal with the situation. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yes, there's a bit of lack of clarity going on, Leo. Maybe there is something that you want to do, but you are not being able to see your path clearly at this point. And yes, it's mostly because emotions could be clouding your mind, right? Let's see. Newbies, this is side A, this is side B. You decide which side you are on. So the first card I have for side A is Four of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Swords. So a lot of restless energy here, Leo, about having to make a decision. Three of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And the Emperor in reverse. There's only one upright card here, which is not being able to make a decision regarding something. So let's see the other side. Three of Swords. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Let's start with the energy of person A, Leo. There is, like as I said, there's somebody here who's very, very restless here. They want to take control of the situation, but they really don't know what to do and what kind of work to put in. Or maybe they feel their partner's not putting in the work to make this relationship grow. And I find person A feeling a little restless, and they feel maybe somebody's turning their back on them or maybe going another direction. There is a lack of equal give and take here. So two cards of the same, that Six of Swords in reverse. So there is almost a feeling that it's time maybe now to kind of make a decision about ending something and starting something new, and it's almost like wanting to turn your back on something which didn't go the right direction. Whatever this relationship was, Leo, you felt that, somebody was always trying to be one up on you. There was no equal give and take. There was no balance in this relationship. If you guys were married or were planning to get married or have been in a long-term relationship, this really didn't fructify. And I don't think person A really wants to put in any more work on this relationship. It's almost like they're calling judgment on this relationship and saying, hey, it's not working out, and this doesn't make me feel strong in this relationship. I don't feel I have the strength left to fight for this relationship or put any more work in this relationship. And I find person A kind of feeling a bit isolated or trying to figure out things very deep in their emotions, still trying to figure out what happened here, what should be done next. There's a lot of confusion here and a lot of sadness as well, a lot of overthinking, not overthinking, but yes, shedding light to why there was no equal give and take, why they always felt powerless in this relationship. This person has a lot of regrets. See, these cards are so identical. Here's a person shedding light to, everything that happened, and yet same position, looking at the past and having deep regret for the way things didn't pan out. Of how these three cups just kind of spilled to the ground, and a lot of sorrow, a lot of regret, feeling that they have no more power left, no more control left, and still kind of thinking and rethinking about this relationship, which ended up with zero balance or zero, give and take, the way they would have liked it. Six of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is this person thinking of? Because they feel that in this entire relationship, most of the time it was like a stuck feeling. They always felt stuck. They felt that, they were not moving. They felt that they lost their strength. They didn't have the power maybe to lead a happy life with their partner. Maybe this partner of theirs was a little controlling. Maybe there was no forward movement. Maybe somebody sneaked out on them or cheated on them. Maybe there was harsh communication. There were fights in this relationship. So I see one person here calling judgment and still being a bit restless and sorrowful and shedding light and kind of realizing why there was no fresh new beginning or no happiness to be had going forth, right? So there's a lot of sadness attached here, and it's almost like, shouldn't say this, but this is like a funeral of a relationship. Somebody really feeling bad and feeling things have now ended and there's no point now in even trying to resurrect something, right? So here somebody is still trying to make a decision as to what to do now going forth. Let's see person B. Person B also has the Three of Swords, big heart which is pierced with three swords. So yes, there has been a lot of heartbreak here, even for person B. And I also see them in the Eight of Swords energy, which is almost like a mental prison of their own. Look at this person. I think this is the feminine energy this side. They have so much stress as well, self-imposed prison, overthinking, not being able to sleep at night, worried all the time, having nightmares, headaches, and feeling this pain of this broken heart because of the way things have gone between the two of you here. So Three of Swords, Spirit. Three of Swords. Yes, I think this person is also making a choice from their end about not allowing a reunion now in this relationship. And this is painful. I think two people are here deciding not to put in any effort into a relationship. And the thought of it or the memories of the past, all that is painful to be able to make this decision that, hey, let's not make an effort anymore. Or let's call quits this relationship. So yes, there is a lot of stress and thinking here also. Person B thinks all is lost now. There is no way, things can ever go back to the way things were. There is a lack of happiness even for person B. So I see two people here who are miserable, sad, in a not a very happy place in their life, because I think that I'm witnessing a relationship which is almost coming to a close. Both parties having to make a choice that let's not give to this relationship anymore. Person B is also feeling like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now in the upright, Leo, Queen of Pentacles is a card of somebody feeling very safe, very secure, who's loving, caring, can take care of people, gets taken care of, is that spouse, the wife, the husband or whatever, the person who has it all. But right now this person is also feeling unhappy and ungrounded. Yes, they are now no longer, or maybe they're not being able to hear their intuition because there's so much of sadness and unhappiness. They're not being able to listen to their guides right now. And they also feel now too many secrets have been exposed now. There is no way that, things can ever get back to the way things were. Yes, there was a time maybe when things were good. This was my soulmate. This was my best friend. We have a lot of memories from the past that, were good between the two of us, but whatever has happened now, after all these secrets have come out, it's made this person B also feel like now it's over. The Empress in reverse. Now the Empress in reverse would be a card of something not being fertile anymore. No more growth, no more advancement, no more fertility, nothing can grow here anymore. Maybe at one time that this was a good friendship or a soulmate connection or something, but now this person feels that there is nothing to fructify or grow, or there's no more abundance left in this relationship. Nothing can ever prosper here. So this is what person B is also thinking. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, Spirit? Yes, this person is, I think, concentrating on their work now. They are trying to find balance in their life by concentrating on their money, on their pentacle, on their work. Uh, what's this Eight of Cups, Spirit? One more. I think heart of hearts, person B still would like to return to person A. They they want to tell them something. They want to expose or share some secrets with person A so that some kind of a healing can come into this relationship again. They want to return with an offer of truce. I don't see this as a very big card of I love you and I want to be with you again. This is more like, hey, can we be friends again? Can we kind of make up? Let's just be cordial with each other. Let's not fight with each other anymore. Let's, kind of find some peace and balance, even though we may not be together. Let's kind of find some kind of a balanced place where we can still be friends. So person B wants to return to person A with an offer of truce. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. What's this Three of Pentacles? Yeah, this person is, I think, quite alone. They're sad. They are feeling a bit rejected and dejected, and they want to come out of the self-imposed prison that they've put themselves in. See, there is a lot of this going on for person B. So they feel the only way I can, stop overthinking about the sadness that is happening between us is if we can find a way to kind of work together as a team. Maybe we can still get together as friends. Maybe we can still kind of find a common working ground where I don't have to feel this loss to this bigger degree. Here I am feeling all depressed and sad and alone. So this person B really wants to heal the relationship, even though I think the main relationship is on the verge of being over. Person B still wants to extend a hand of friendship to person A, right? Let's see what's happening in your mutual energy, Leo. Eight of Cups in reverse, exactly as I said, wanting to return. Hanged Man and the Chariot. So, Spirit, why is the Eight of Cups here? Who wants to return and why? Who wants to return here and why? Somebody, I think this could be both of you. Maybe you've shared a home together. There is some conversation which is still pending here, I think, from both your sides, because this is mutual energies. So I think one or both of you want to return to have some kind of conversation about this home life or something that you really wish for. I do see some forward movement here. So if person A is the masculine and person B is the person who's trying to get back, I do see person A being quite generous in allowing this return to happen and a conversation taking place between the two of you, right? So it's quite possible that there could be a return of some sort in the second half of November for a conversation to clear the air, that from what I feel right now. Why is the Hangman here, Spirit? Why is the Hangman here? Yeah, again, communication is. But I think both of you are enlightened now that yes, whether we move forward together or we don't, it's imperative to kind of clear the air. So I do see a lot of communication coming after both of you have been, I think, in separation for some time and thinking about all that's happened in the relationship. Yes, I think there's been a lack of closure here. Nobody's apologized till now. Nobody's kind of talked about why things didn't work out in the past. Somebody wants to kind of move ahead with some kind of passion here, passionate message about things which have remained unsaid in the past. Somebody has been thinking about it and is wanting to come forth and say the things which maybe they haven't said in the past. It could be an apology. It could be apology coming as well. One more card, Spirit. This is quite a mixed bag, Leo. There is going to be a coming back together, but I do see the feminine probably wanting to kind of nurture and go back to this relationship again. But the other partner is still kind of being a bit defensive. This person is still not allowing communication to go in the direction that I think the other person would like to. So there's a lot of stuck energy. One person is wanting to communicate, the other person is kind of stalling it at the moment. The Chariot in reverse? Yes, Chariot in reverse is clarified by the Chariot in reverse. So there's a possibility of one partner wanting to reach out and kind of fix things or deal with their emotions, but the other person is still kind of not in that place yet. One more card, Spirit. There is a lot of blocked energy here, Leo, yet I think somebody is keeping a watch on the other person. Could be both of you, trying to see this relationship has come to an end. It's not made either of you feel really happy, but I do still see somebody here trying to manifest some kind of healing or renewal. What's this Magician card, Spirit? Who's trying to manifest what? What's this Magician card? Who's trying to manifest what here? They feel if we kind of end this relationship the way it is, it's going to end up being a burden, right? So somebody wants to find closure. They want to talk about things so they can heal their broken heart. So even though one person may be wanting this conversation, I think the other person is still kind of hesitant. They're putting blockages and stoppages to say, hey, I'm not interested, I've made up my mind. But I do see the other person still wanting to communicate, still wanting to heal things, trying to find some kind of balance where things don't end up in an ugly way or have bad memories. So let's take 3 cards of advice for you, Leo. 3 cards of advice for my Leo, whether they're masculine or feminine watching this. Just for my Leo gang, Spirit, 3 cards for Leo. What should they do? One more. Advice for my Leo gang. One more. Yes, Leo, this is what my angels are saying, that there is no need, if the other person is approaching you for, closure, you don't have to kind of go all the way and kind of re-begin a relationship, as long as kind of, you both can bear all the secrets which are in your heart, as long as you can have a conversation where if you have had pent-up feelings or pent-up emotions or anything like that, if those are revealed, it'll make you feel lighter, right? Spirit is not saying that you have to kind of have a rebirth in this relationship, but if you continue to hold all these, this stuff in your heart, of this relationship, it's going to end up being very burdening in the long term. So it would be a good idea, Leo. This is the only way maybe you'll be able to close this chapter of your life once and for all. Otherwise, it's going to remain open-ended. There'll always be that window which will tie you both together. So if there is an opportunity to kind of talk to each other, reveal your innermost secrets, it'll release you of feeling tied. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It'll keep you away from this going back and forth forever. It's kind of to find closure. All right, so that's all I have for you, Leo. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.